We are live. We are live. It's fight week, y'all. It's fight week. Tensions are high. Fan bases is arguing with each other. You love it. That's what it's supposed to be like. It's a big fight. It's a lot of passionate opinions and shit. And we gonna get it popping. That was a great fight yesterday. The schedule needs more fights like that. Regular fights that you know they don't cost an arm and a leg to watch. They part of the regular schedule. They ain't all gotta be big fights with the big names, but I want Matchroom, I want Queensberry Top Rank when they come back to beef up that schedule, man. We need more fights like that. They saying that Murataya about to fight Floyd Schofield next year. I'm like, I know the IBF did not order the Andy Cruz fight. I know that. They didn't order that fight yet. So that's why he got wiggle room to negotiate. But if the fight is all the way out there next year, that might be a problem. That might be a problem because you got September, October, November, December. That's 4 months. If you fight Floyd in January, well, that's 5 months. In other words, at some point, if it's not in between now and January, at some point you still gonna have to deal with Andy. At some point, you know. I wonder if that Schofield fight gonna happen. Not just because of Murataya, but you gotta figure that Brody, whoever win that fight, they gotta deal with fucking Indy after that. If Murataya win that fight, you still gotta deal with Indy. If Floyd win that fight, well, you still gotta deal with Indy after that. What y'all think about that? Y'all think that shit gonna happen?
Let a fight with Andy, or
Nah, Murataya Schofield. That's what they saying. That's what the rumor is, you know? That's what the
why not?
rumor
I mean,
is.
I like it. It's a nice little scrap. It's not bad.
It's a
So
no, it's a good little fight. I just wonder if it's gonna happen. I wonder.
yeah.
Because fucking Floyd is already ranked at number one with the BA, right? And who's the
Yeah.
WBA champion? Tank. Tank
hmm
about to retire.
Jesus.
So all you gotta do is chill and you get his belt. So
I
Now
don't
that,
think it's gonna
there's
happen.
no interim champion, right? For lightweight.
not right now, no.
Okay, okay, yeah.
But he ranked at number one though with them too.
Yeah. So honestly, he can just chill. But if he it's a risky fight. I mean, if because Murtai is champion now, right, for the IBF.
Mm-hmm.
So if he wants a title shot right away, he could do it. But then again, he could wait and just be upgraded. But I see what you mean because he might. It's still a risk that he
Let me
might
go
not
to
do it.
Don. Don,
Yeah.
Don. You think who win that fight? Murataya, Schofield. Who win that fight?
You know what? To be honest, I don't even think that fight's gonna happen, man.
Me,
Schofield,
me, me, me neither. But
like
if they do fight,
if they do, I don't know, man. I'm not sold on Murataya. I think the I don't know. I mean, like be like country.
he's not in the country. Raymond Murataya, Floyd Schofield. Who wins that fight?
What was that
I
for?
agree.
Oh,
I agree.
It was for country. Country don't want to answer. You want to be a little bitch.
Zola Nitate.
Go,
Undefeated.
go, go ahead, man. I'm here. Go ahead.
Country. Raymond Murataya, Floyd Schofield. Who wins the fight?
Right now, I got to give it to Moritalia. He's got more experience and has fought more people. Schofield really, he looked good against Carver,
Tevin Farmer.
but he really.
Were you crying? Why you sound like that? Why you sound like that? Country's crying. Undefeated. Let me get the clap for undefeated. Let me get the clap. Where's the clap? Where's the clap? That's the big clap. I need small one. Undefeated.
hey, what's up, guys? Okay, ladies.
Ladies. Undefeated. Raymond Murataya, Floyd Schofield. Who wins the fight?
I'm gonna have to lean with Schofield. He looks more aggressive. Raymond looks like, how can I put it? He looks like he gets stuck on the gears. Like he just
Mm.
like he's a little bit slow with it. They've been hyping him up. obviously he's a Robert Garcia fighter, so they're gonna
Mhm.
obviously hype the boy up. But the hype don't match. The
Mm,
hype don't
mm.
match. I think he ducked the Cuban dude. I think. I mean,
Kind of. It's that fight didn't. This is why he hasn't been stripped. You figure if they would have ordered that fight, you can't negotiate with nobody else, bro. You gotta fight Andy. But because they didn't order it yet, he aight for now. Which allows me to go to my next question. Andy Cruz, Raymond Muratalla undefeated. Who wins that fight?
wasn't that fight rumored to be on the November Supercard?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Andy. Even though
One for
yeah, I'm gonna
Andy.
go with Andy. Yeah.
One for Andy. Country. Andy Cruz, Raymond Muratalla. Who wins that fight?
Yeah, I got to go with Andy at this point. I think he's been doing better and looking better.
Jay, you agree with them?
No, I got Raymond.
You got really?
No, absolutely not. No, Andy.
Oh shit. Don, same question.
Yeah, no, I don't think Murataya could pull it off. I'm going with Andy.
Damn, that's 4 straight for Andy Cruz. Now, separate question. Let's say Floyd Schofield beats Raymond for the IBF, then he has to deal with Andy. Undefeated, who wins that fight? Floyd Schofield or Andy Cruz?
I'm gonna go with Andy. I just
Still.
I gotta go with Andy. Floyd, I don't know. Like he looked good against Tevin, but I mean Tevin was coming off of consecutive ass whooping, bro. Like, can we be honest? I mean,
Yeah, he's coming off like 3 losses. One to Muratalla, one to Muratalla and 2 to Zepeda. You know?
and Schofield's also coming from a hospital injury, a life threatening shit.
Yeah. Country, Andy Cruz, Floyd Schofield. How do you see that?
You know what? I mean, I guess the question is, could we get a shock without, with Schofield? Like
he do hit hard though. I mean, like that's what we could give Floyd. He do look like he hit hard.
Right, but again, I gotta give Andy the edge right now because he just seems,
2 for Andy. Jay, you agree with that?
I do. I got Andy because let's be real. Floyd ducked Shakur. He ducked Abdullah.
Yeah.
And also I haven't forgot about how he looked in the fight he had before Tevin Farmer. Remember how you had a guy dropped him? So that's in my mind. So I got Andy winning that. Clearly.
He ducked Ashton Silva too. He ducked him too.
He ducked him too. Yep, as well. Too. So I got Andy in that.
Don, you agree with that? Andy Cruz beats Floyd Schofield?
Yeah, I think he actually schools Schofield.
I guess what you got to wonder now is if they make that fight with Raymond, if they have enough time, because that's what it is. They haven't ordered, the IBF hasn't ordered him to fight Andy yet. They were going to do it, but it's not per an order. If Raymond fights whatchamacallit and keeps his belt, is he going to fight Andy after that, or would he vacate? Because that's how it's looking like. I don't think they're going to fight that dude. Bro.
Vacate.
I don't think they're going to fight that dude. He's a high risk, low reward. He's Cuban. They ain't gonna fight that dude, bro.
Who's Raymond signed with? I know Robert trains him, but who's his promoter?
No, Top Rank. He's a Top Rank fighter, bro.
Shit. Okay. Well, Top Rank. He's
Oh,
willing. I mean,
Muratalla?
we know Top Rank Bob is willing to put him in there. I mean,
and they're saying it's a Golden Boy show, undefeated.
a la verga.
If he,
Wait.
So they're saying early next year, Raymond Muratalla will defend his IBF voluntarily against Floyd Schofield on a Golden Boy promotion show.
Did they win a purse bid?
Robbery.
There's no purse bid. It was never ordered, Jay. That's what I'm saying.
Oh shit!
The reason he could do that, have a voluntary, is because the IBF have not ordered the Cruz fight yet. But the IBF, it's only a matter of time. Like he on your ass.
Damn,
Don,
Golden Boy shit, man.
Don, I'm gonna ask you what I asked them. Raymond Muratalla, Floyd Schofield. If they make that fight, who wins that fight?
I think Raymond has pretty good. That's
He has a good barber. He has a good barber.
I don't know. That for me, that's a toss up. That for me is a toss-up because he didn't look great in his last fight with Ataya. So,
yeah,
I don't
but
know,
the
man.
only Floyd looked great with a guy coming off of 3 ass whoopings. So
That's
is that
true.
really looking great?
True.
Those was not, and especially not them Zepeda fights. Zepeda, whatever you had to give, he took that shit in them 2 fights.
Yeah. I guess I would lean towards Raymond, but it'd still be a good fight to see.
Virtuoso, same question. Raymond Muratalla, Floyd Schofield. Who do you think wins that fight?
I think Floyd Schofield wins that one, man.
Ooh.
The thing with it's
Controversy.
Meow.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Virtuoso, break that shit down. Why does he win?
Controversy.
I got him
Virtuoso.
because he has the edge in power.
Okay, you think Floyd has the edge in power?
Yeah, and I don't see that much from Muratalla. I mean, yeah, he puts punches together, but he don't really like take over a round or like hurt somebody. You know, his opponent's staying there with him.
I agree too. That's true. He does put his punches together, but there's no pop. There's no sting.
You know what's crazy? Robert Garcia is known as a offensive coach, but when I see Raymond, I see no offense.
That is crazy. that is. He was boxing in his last fight. I forgot who was the last dude he fought, but he was just moving around and dragging that shit out. He wasn't really trying to get at.
Was it against the Zor Abdulayev? Was it against him?
Yeah, the fucking Russian dude.
It didn't look. He didn't look great. I'm just gonna say
that wasn't a great performance. That was not a great
Didn't
performance.
Devin Haney fuck him up, Zaur Abdulayev? Didn't he fuck
stopped
him
him
up?
in 4 rounds.
Yo.
To get an interim belt.
Now, Virtuoso, here's the caveat. Irrespective of who wins that fight, if and when it gets made, they will eventually have to deal with Andy Cruz, who is the IBF mandatory. Do you believe Raymond Muratalla can beat him?
Nah, I don't think he could beat him either.
Oh, shit. What about Floyd? Do you like Floyd's chances against Andy?
Yeah. It's like again, power changes rounds, man. Like if you're able to catch him like the way he did this guy, Tevin Farmer, dude, like that could be a game changer. Like I said, power changes rounds. But he's got to be able to not like look for one shot, man. I think he's capable of also throwing combos, you know? The only problem is he got a fucking knucklehead of a daddy.
He's not really a knucklehead. He's more of a cover girl.
Big mama.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Shakur, your buns.
Shakur, we're gonna go to New Jersey. We're gonna paint your nails.
It was Shakur.
You want to see my son's toenails, Shakur?
Oh God,
your buns.
Oh.
I love you some Puerto Ricans.
You know what's bad, bro? Virgil is 27 and he's considered an old prospect. What's worse, Morataya's 28. I don't even think he's like.
No, pero no, Muratalla tiene su cinturón.
Oh shit, you're right. You are right. You're right.
Like he hasn't been looking amazing, but you got to give him that. Muratalla has his belt. Virgil.
Okay, Virgil, you looking even worse now.
You looking like a super senior out here, bro. You got 5 o'clock shadow.
Virgil's that college student trying to party at the high schoolers and shit. Like, hey,
I'm trying to tell you, trying to get them high school girls drunk. Done. Same question, bro. If it's Andy Cruz and Muratalla, who you got?
I got Andy Cruz, but not without some struggle because I mean he's only had 6 fights. He's only gone the distance twice. Not without some struggles, but he is on the comeuppance. That guy.
Yeah, he's been looking
he does
better.
Look impressive.
Yeah.
He doesn't throw. What I like about Andy Cruz is that he doesn't throw shit unnecessarily, and he doesn't make unnecessary movements. Everything has meaning behind it. And it's not like your typical Cuban boxer where he's just moving. Andy Cruz moves with purpose and conviction. That's what I like about his fight.
Bozie's doing a good job with him. In fairness, he is because Bozie trains him.
So that's my thing about that. And Muratalla, of course, not the most impressive guy, but I think he would still give him problems, if that makes sense. With the more, he's just more seasoned. He's gone the distance longer. He's been there. Guys only Andy Cruz only seen the bell. Andy Cruz only heard the bell twice.
What the fuck?
I didn't say nothing. What you talking about?
Zola ni tete.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't say nothing. Let me go to Herb. Herb, they're talking about Raymond Muratalla versus Floyd Schofield for January of next year, Golden Boy promotion show. Who do you think wins that fight?
Well, I think that for Floyd, he's kind of like still. I don't know. That's a tough one. I haven't really got a chance to watch Muratalla fight anyway, so
you ain't missed nothing, bro.
Okay,
you ain't missed nothing. You ain't missed nothing.
Because if he was really if he's making noise, I would have heard something.
This the shit about Muratalla, Don and Herb. This the shit I think. A top-ranked gatekeeper is better than a Golden Boy prospect. Them gatekeepers at top rank is not a game. You see what I mean? That even if you got a top rank guy, look, for example, Giovanni Santillán didn't look like nothing special before the Alexis Rocha fight. Dude didn't look like tipo no nada. But they put him on Rocha and you see what he did. They're like, nah, that dude, he put the beats on him. You see what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking, yeah, maybe Raymond's not spectacular. He's not spectacular. But he does have a stronger corner than Floyd, doesn't he? Got a stronger corner. You got Robert Garcia in the corner. Who you got, Floyd? Mama Skull? Damn.
Oh man. Yes.
We're gonna get you, Shakur. We're gonna buy you a gyro. We're gonna eat it together. I'm gonna paint your fucking toenails, Shakur, my son.
I've hypnotized him since he was a child.
Bro, it's like going to a fucking PTA meeting in the Bronx whenever he do a video, bro. He sound like a my son, he's gonna fucking paint your toenails, Shakur. Fuck out of here, bro. But yeah, it's fight week, fellas. Virtuoso.
Oh my God.
Who you like for Saturday, bro? Virtuoso. I ain't heard from you in a minute. Who winning on Saturday, bro? He's getting arrested right now for fucking selling weed in the hallway and shit.
Damn. I'm nervous.
He's getting fucking arrested right now. No, don't be nervous, bro.
And now you're really nervous now.
Yeah, I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I don't really know what to expect. I'm just like,
Now, here's one thing that I think that I'm kind of sure of. I've seen so many Terrence Crawford fights. I feel like I've seen every fight he's had. And one thing about Terrence is he don't do a lot in the first 2 rounds. He don't do a lot. That's because he's feeling you out. He want to feel a win from your punches. He's seeing what you got and what he could get you to respond to. So at minimum, I feel like Canelo probably going to take them rounds. Not because he's doing a lot, but because Terrence not doing nothing. Go back and watch the beginning of the Madrimov fight. Not a lot happened. If you wasn't rolling the dice with Madrimov, I don't think you're going to go to 68 and roll the dice with Canelo. I don't see that. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm expecting a slow start, and I think that Terrence probably don't win rounds until the middle of the fight. But by then, Canelo might be up. That's the problem. Canelo might pick up. Canelo might be up. Whereas, with Canelo, his shit is in the middle. I don't know if he does it because he's tired or if he's pacing himself. But he does tend to take the mid rounds off. So that leaves the door open for Terrence to pick it up, start winning some rounds.
It probably depends on who he's fighting. Because with people like Berlanga and Munguia, he knew to pick it up later on. So
yeah,
it depends on who he's fighting.
He do that with a lot of guys, though, Canelo. Like, Canelo usually takes the mid rounds off. My interpretation of it, other people will tell you that he's tired and he's gassing out. I would say I think he's pacing himself is what I think he's leaving something for later. He don't want to empty the tank in the middle of the fight. That's what I think it is. Because if you notice, he's very reserved with even the punches he throws. He's very reserved. He don't lay it all out. He don't empty the tank. So when I see he cooling out in the middle of the fight, I figure now you pacing yourself so that you don't get tired. But that's what leaves the door open, at least to me, for Terrence Crawford to win the mid rounds. Like, yeah, he probably, let's say round 4, 5, 6, right around there. And that usually is when Terrence starts to pick it up. Round 3, round 4, round 5. That's when Canelo kind of start easing off, in the middle. And I figure I got Canelo knocking him out. That's how I see it. I could be wrong, and I don't care about being wrong. I love the fight. I see the number, how I usually do this, whatever number pops in my head, that's when I think it go down. I think it's either 8 or 9.
Okay.
He catch him with a hot one. That's what I think. If he don't, then he don't. Because it's like I said, I'm not rooting against Terrence. This is what I think is going to happen. Like I think he's going to get him in 8 or 9. Because what I figure, if Terrence is winning those mid rounds, he's getting confident, he's landing punches, he's opening up. That's when Canelo could catch you. Because if Madrimov could land 5 right hands, I think Canelo can land 1. And he don't need 5 to hurt you. He needs 1.
Because Canelo was the best counterpuncher he will have faced. He is.
I mean, he's the best everything he would have faced, honestly.
Who's going to be the faster man on that night, I'm thinking?
I think, de verdad, manín, I think it's Canelo. If you look at the counter left hook that he hit Edgar with, that shit was quick, bro.
Oh, yeah, that was fast. That was fast.
If you look at the uppercut that he hit Munguia with, that shit was quick, bro. That shit wasn't slow.
like rubber band. They were beautifully timed, too.
Wow. So I think speed, and that's why I'm picking Canelo, because I'm like, look, dog, you don't fight a guy like a Canelo on some crazy shit like that. And I respect the craziness, but you really fighting him on some crazy shit. You ain't fought in a year, you ain't done this, you ain't done that, we ain't seen. It's like, yeah, like you bugging. Like I got Canelo. As far as speed and power, I think Canelo has that edge.
Hey, Jules, I was thinking about that earlier, is that Crawford putting on the weight is definitely going to slow him down in some way, shape, or form. And Canelo, like you were saying, is naturally fast at his weight at 168. So you're right. I mean, and I'm not saying it because you did. But I could see it. You got to give Canelo the edge in speed on that one, man, because of the different factors that are contributing.
It's not shaking off ring rust. Country is one of the main things that, bro, this is not a dude that was on a couch the last 12 months or anything like that. And the point about the weight, remember, when Canelo goes up to light heavyweight for the second time, what happened to him? He got tired. All that extra weight. Terrence, you about to go in there way heavier than you've ever gone into any fight.
He be having he be having fat on his punches too. Those little swooping punches he do, he be having mad fat on him. I don't like it.
I mean, like, look, once again, it's Terrence is an excellent fighter. The disconnect is people are acting like Canelo is not an excellent fighter. Like that's what I see. That Terrence is amazing. I will never tell you that Terrence is not amazing. It's just that Canelo is amazing too. You understand it, right? He's a good fighter. Shout out to RNS1. Cruz is next up as a Cuban hype job. I've been following Cuban fighters since Teofilo Stevenson circa the 1970s, and none have ever lived up to the hype. That's a hot take. Y'all agree with that?
Well, time will tell. We'll see.
You would.
I know. We'll see, because I like I like Andy Cruz. I think he's shown that he's got.
Yeah, we need to see how that chin. We need to see how that chin is, though.
You want my if you look, wait, let me go to my shit. Wait, don't say nothing. Let me find my shit, my old ass.
I can only tell you what I think. And if you want to know what I think, and you're here, so I'll assume that you do.
I don't think Cuban fighters have chins. I don't. I'm gonna say that motherfucking shit right now. Even if I give Andy the edge over a Murataya, over a Schofield, I don't really think they could hold a shot, though. I do not. Average, I do not. They, look, oye esta vaina. They was hyping up Ioannis Teles not but 2 weeks ago. Y mira lo que pasó. Abbas Peru. Just like that. That's it, bro. There's the hype. There it went. I don't know who's gonna get Andy. I said this before, though. I don't believe that Andy Cruz can deal with the pressure and the persistence of a William Zepeda. You're not going to keep him off. You don't got that one-hitter quitter power. You don't have that. And you'll start off okay. Oh, yeah. You'll start off okay. Like Rashidi Ellis. Ellis started off okay with Roman Villa. Hey, in the beginning. And you'll get tired. And before you know it, he's lumping you the fuck up. He's got you pinned down in the corner. Your legs are tired. Your arms are tired. You're all bruised up.
You know,
y'all remember Zolfa started okay with Rakhimov? What happened?
He's trying to tell you.
Yeah, my buddy told me to watch that fight again, Zepeda and Stevenson. He watched it a couple of times, and he noticed that Zepeda did get off a lot more punches than people think he did. There wasn't all this defensive wizardry going on. He did. I mean, that kid got hit a lot in that fight.
And Shakur, and to Shakur's credit, he did do very well. I don't think Andy can deal with that kind of persistence. I don't. If it's William, I'm saying it now. If it's William Zepeda and Andy Cruz, I got William Zepeda. That's how I see it.
What grade would you give William being a pressure fighter? Like what grade? Like A, B, C? Or what would you say?
B+. He's missing.
Okay.
What he doesn't have, I give him a B+. He doesn't have what Better Beef has. Better Beef improvises. When Better Beef saw,
that's true.
When Better Beef saw that Joe Smith Jr. was coming to him with that long jab,
he walked him on.
Like, okay, come here.
Come on, Bink. Boom, there you go.
The right hand over the top. And William, what William is sort of missing, which is what makes him a B+. He wastes punches. He'll try for the same shit that got blocked already. Like he'll just
his punch selection is limited.
He's very one-dimensional.
As a puncher, he doesn't have much punch selection. And in the fight, I kept getting upset that he kept trying to go for the ribs that have been blocked already multiple times. And he's just not very creative when he's in the pocket. He's got you. Dude, you got the guy against the ropes. Be more creative. You could have fucked him up really bad, but you just threw the same punches.
He gets the guy to submit, usually with the exception of Shakur, but he gets the guy to submit and check out just by the sheer work rate of what he's doing. That the punch don't even gotta land after a while, guys. Just stop trying like shit. And stuff is not getting in. Like it was kind of like that in the first Farmer fight. The Farmer's blocking, a lot of this shit. And it's just, if one guy's throwing a bunch of punches and the other guy's not fucking doing nothing but covering up, you won. You're winning the round, basically. But you're wasting punches. You're winning it, wasting punches. He doesn't open you up. He doesn't find holes in the guard to land flush. And that's what makes him a B+. That if you're an A+, you're that guy that you'll know how to get around that guard, punch him around the side. You'll open him up with an uppercut up the middle if he's all tucked up real tight. You'll shoot that chopping right if he's in a shell, lands on the side of his head. That's what William is kind of missing. Variety and improvisation, because you'll just keep trying for the same shit over and over, even though it got blocked.
He got
You know what I'm saying?
Poor punch placement.
Shout out to motherfucking George. Fantasy car crash. Arturo Gatti versus Pitbull Cruz at 140. What do you got, Don?
Gatti.
Oh, yeah, Gatti.
What kind of question?
Y'all like Isak in that fight? Y'all like Isak?
Hell no.
Oh, hell no.
No,
Man.
Gotti
had a heart and chin in spades, man.
Heart and chin, bro.
Shout out to RNS. Only Teofilo and Felix Savon defected. If only. I mean, in fairness, RNS one, I think Cubans are overrated in a sense. They make amazing amateurs. They are amazing for 3-round fights. If it's a 3-round fight, oh yeah, they're fucking great. Fucking great. But for the pros, nah. You need more than the Sugarfoot shit for the pros. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. Panel, who has the weakest chins? The Polish, the Brits, or the Cubans? Don, what say you?
Middle Eastern.
Oh shit! The Amir Khans, the Pakistanis,
Amir Khans, the Middle East.
Pakistani.
Yep.
What about out of those three though, bro? The Polish, the Brits, or the Cubans? I already know who I'm gonna pick.
The Italians.
Yeah.
Fucking Jake LaMotta, bro. What are you
Never
talking
got me
about?
down, Ray.
Polish.
Never knock me. That stole my answer, you motherfucker. It's the Polish. It's the Polish. Yeah, when the Polish get knocked, Andy, what's this fucking guy's name?
Oh,
Adam,
yeah.
fucking Adam Kopnowski, bro.
Oh God,
yeah, dude.
Oh,
that
man.
like
Babyface
3 knockouts
assassin.
in a row, dude.
Bro, he got
man.
fucked up, bro.
That was fucked.
Andrew Galata later on in his career.
Tamaz Adamek, bro. Tamaz Adamek. Artur Spilka. Artur, like he can't.
Shit.
Oh, bro,
that
dude,
that dude,
Yeah.
he can't get knocked out. He can't get knocked out like in a regular way. He got to damn near die when he get knocked out. Like he has to damn
When
near
you tap him, he goes down. You tap that dude, he goes down.
You know what I'm saying? I see.
He woke up in the corners, and like his heartbeat was so
Bro
slow.
busts a move as he's
Then
going
he woke
down.
up. He woke up right before the autopsy.
Bro, even in the fucking Chisora fight, when Chisora knocked him out, it's like, yo, that was unusually fucking violent, bro. Like a stuntman or something, bro. RNS1 said the Cuban school of boxing bodes well. No, it doesn't, bro. I've been long against the reputation of La Finca in the pros because look at the best Cuban fighters that we've seen in the last, let's say, 15 years. I think Rigo would have to be the best one of the bunch. Rigo, then Lara, then Dorticos,
Morel.
Well, I'll put Andy Cruz up there before Morel. Fucking.
How about Luis Ortiz?
I mean, like, what did he do? It's la cuestión.
He gets a participation trophy.
Boa.
Yeah.
His best one.
Glenboa. That's a good shout. Glenboa.
Luis Ortiz is claim to fame is getting knocked out by Wilder twice. That's it.
And exactly. And then you bring up Glenboa would be ahead of them. And then it's just kind of a free for all between David Morrell, Luis Ortiz, Ioannis Tellez.
I guess the best Cuban right now is Lara, hands down.
Oh,
but here's the thing about Lara.
No, Rigo's still active.
He's still fighting?
He's a champion.
No,
He's a champion.
He is.
He's still fighting.
Here's
He's
why
fighting
you gotta
his injuries from the
Lara.
pressure cooker.
Oh,
That's why you gotta qualify Lara. Lara not only has been a champion at 2 weights, you know, the belt bullshit, but he fought people, and he fought really good people, and he gave good fights. He has good wins, good losses. Like he fought his ass off with Jared Hurd. He fought his ass off with Brian Castano. He should have got the win. He should have got the win in the Paul Williams fight. You know, he should have got that. He gave Canelo problems. I don't think he beat Canelo, but he did give him problems. He knocked out Danny Garcia, so he has a special place in my heart.
Oh yeah,
just for that.
Oh, yeah.
Was that the first time he got stopped? That was the first time he got stopped, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was it. That was it.
Yeah, wow, damn. Yeah, I didn't expect that at all.
He just zapped all the fight out of Danny.
And he's about to retire. By the way, did y'all hear about that?
Yeah, he about to have the farewell fight at the Barclays Center.
Yeah,
you gonna go to that shit, Jay? Say bye to Danny. Say bye to.
He's gonna find the parking lot, right?
Jules, the pigs fly.
I'm just saying.
Fuck yeah!
You know what I'm saying?
So long, it's up there.
You know what I'm saying? But
Jules, you going? You going?
No. And you know that's not a PBC show, right? That's a Danny Swift Garcia promotion.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah!
So are they?
I see you. All right.
Are they even having a broadcast?
Bro, that shit is gonna be broadcast on motherfucking YouTube, but probably. You know what I'm saying? Like,
On
who gonna
Facebook Live and shit.
who gonna pick that shit up, bro? Like, they gonna broadcast it, like, you know,
It's gonna be on Daily Motion, bro.
It's gonna be broadcast on MySpace.
Yo, he said MySpace.
Yeah, bro.
I'm saying.
Danny Garcia's gonna be valeting cars too before the fight.
What's he fighting, bro? And who else is on that show?
I heard of his opponent. I don't know this guy. He's I've never heard of him. So it's a showcase.
He
I
probably
think.
live up
Just,
the
just,
street from the
all.
Barclays, bro. He probably live up the street from the Barclays. That's how they found him. Like, you want to fight?
I wouldn't doubt it.
He better get.
You want to make $500? You know what I'm saying?
He better get Carmel in motion on that card.
bro. I'm
Hey,
saying.
Jules, could you imagine if Danny Garcia gets stopped in his final farewell fight?
Oh, bro.
Hey
That'd
man,
be
hey
funny.
man. Them
Jeez.
Yo, remember what happened in Cotto farewell fight? Fucking
Yep.
dislocated shoulder, bro. Shit
Yeah.
happens.
I thought
Look
he
at
tore
what
his
happened.
bicep.
You tore bicep. You're right. In what was it? The Saddam Ali fight. Fucking Bernard Hopkins with Joe Smith, bro. Look at what happened to him in his farewell fight.
He fell out the ring.
Knocked out the fucking ring.
Oh my god.
Both
I'll
feet
never
in
look.
the air, bro.
I mean,
I'll
to be
never
fair,
lose to a white
to be
boy.
fair, I love behind, but he asked for that. Sadly, he was asking.
Yep.
He could have kept fighting after that too. He could have kept
I remember
fighting.
that night. That night, the fucking popular shit to say was, "This is not that's not a cab driver." Because you remember, Bernard had not fought in 2 years before the Joe Smith fight, and and it's like that's the difference. They made a meme out of it. I remember. That's the difference between a cab driver and a construction worker. That was a construction worker.
What?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He's lucky it wasn't a Mexican construction worker.
He been fucked up out here, B. He been fucked up.
Third white guy to beat Bernard in a row. Remember? Because he said he was a white boy.
I got a question for y'all because I got a question for y'all because as of late, technical boxing has received a very bad rap because of a few bad apples. People don't like technical boxing anymore. But can you guys go around the panel? When I come back, I want your answers on the Scantron and how you got those answers. Name me 2 technical boxers that y'all like. Go.
Usyk
And
and
Loma.
Parker. Usyk and Parker.
Usyk and Loma.
Wait, what is define technical boxers? Like pure boxers or just boxers who
They're
have
highly
like
skilled boxers. They're not,
Yeah. Okay, like Shakur is a boxer, but he's more of a mover. As where like Loma, he uses his foot technique, his angles. Oh, another one. Fuck, I forgot his name. San Antonio dude.
Bam?
118. Bam. Yeah, Bam's real
Hurricane
famous.
Joe Joyce is not a skilled boxer. He leads with his face.
Who the hell said Joe Joyce was about? Who the hell said that?
Hurricane Hank.
Yeah.
Wow,
He said Joe
bro.
Joyce.
He's a puncher. He's a puncher, bro. He's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that
No,
case, I'm
he's
gonna
getting
say
punched.
Munguia's a technical boxer. Fuck.
Not that technical. He got knocked out by Frenchie, man.
Yeah. That croissant punch.
You mean croissant?
Croissant punch. Oh, that's funny.
No, but I remember Munguia, he was ass. Like he used to block punches with his face. Like he was
The Derevianchenko fight was the heir apparent where it's like
you seen Spike O'Sullivan knock him out on his feet?
Yeah, oh yeah. He was
That's
he had him
crazy, right?
he had him dancing, bro. He was like
I think
By the way, y'all remember that guy that McGee fought something Kelly and
Josh Kelly?
Oh,
No, not Josh Kelly.
Josh no, some other dude.
No, but that dude was schooling Jaime for like 4 rounds, bro. It was hilarious.
He ended up
Like,
dropping
literally.
him. He ended up dropping him later to win the fight.
Yeah.
But Kelly was
he got him out in the 5th, but for the first 4 rounds, he got absolutely schooled.
You know what?
Like, literally.
Wait, hold on. Real quick question. Do you think Jaime should go back to Freddie Roach or stay with Reynoso?
Go back to Roach.
Go back to Freddie.
absolutely. The only thing
He
that I
showed
heard is that,
improvement with
that
Roach, man.
yeah, Roach, he was doing good with Roach, but I heard that Freddie's expensive, and that's why he was like, nah.
Dude, if Giovanni Santillán could have Freddie Roach in his corner, I think.
I don't know.
What
if
is
you
it?
guys will
Munguia
agree
can.
with me. I don't know if you guys will agree with me, but what about Zerto as far as being, technical? He's become pretty technical.
No,
now.
he's improved. That's a shocker right
Yeah,
there.
Zerto's he's like a completely different fighter now. Like literally.
Yeah.
Zerto and Bam? That could be 2. 2 of the best technical boxers.
Kurt, Counterpunch Boxing News. Kurt says you're not talking about Sergey Deverenchenko, are you?
Me?
I don't know. Whoever was talking.
No, I said Sergey
If anybody was
Deverenchenko in the sense where in the Munguia fight where said that
Y'all are
fight as
cheating.
a.
Y'all are cheating. Y'all are cheating. I said
Hurricane, we
technical
gotta
boxers.
leave Zerto's personal life out of this.
Y'all cheating because I said technical. I said technical boxers, and I hear Golovkin. Yeah, he had technique, but
Dude, did you even
not a-
go to the bathroom, or did you
No,
just
I
sit
went out
there in
to, I
silence?
went out to smoke a cigarette.
He was sitting there eavesdropping
Damn.
on us the whole
That
time.
But I
that must have
was listening.
No, he took the laptop to the bathroom.
that must have been a roast. That
Why was I having a cigarette? But
I
check it
said
out. Check it out.
Usyk and Parker.
And Joseph Parker. That's your two picks, right?
Yeah,
Joseph Parker.
yeah.
Okay. Those are two good because Joseph is not an action guy per se. He's always been known more as a technician than a bruiser or a brawler. Now I'm gonna go to Virtuoso. Two technical boxers. Go.
I would say Jorge Linares and Richardson.
The fuck you? How many blunts did you smoke today, bro?
Okay, Teofimo Senior.
You heard that?
I'm gonna say,
Bro just
All right,
woke up.
You know what I'm saying? Seth, two technical boxers, and please don't say Sergey Derevyanchenko, okay? Like what the fuck?
Okay, Kovalev. No. No. Okay, two technical boxers. I'll go with. Hold on. I'll go with Bam and Inoue.
oh,
No.
What do you mean technical? What do you
They
mean
have
technical?
Technique, but we're talking cerebral boxers, pure.
Okay,
boxers.
cerebral
That's
boxers.
cerebral. They be thinking it.
Like
Well,
Devin Haney and
Bam
Shakur
and
Stevenson.
Inoue are boxer punchers. They're like boxer punchers. So
Those are your two favorites?
Hell no, that's a joke. Oh man, that's kind of. I would say Dimitri Bivol.
Okay.
That's
that's a
my
good
first
pick.
one.
That's a good
That
pick.
was mine.
I'll say Dimitri
Let
Bivol,
us not forget Sonny.
and the second one would have to be. That's a tough one. Okay, second one I would say Shakur based off his last fight.
Okay, two. That's two. Go ahead, Herb. Two technical boxers.
the fuck?
Two of 'em, bro.
What the fuck was that?
That was Jules in his soundboard.
Oh,
No, that's Herb thinking of two fighters.
What's Herb trying?
he was about to say Rigos.
Again, Herb. Two technical guys, man. They not bruisers. Two technical guys.
You there, Herb?
You want to get closer?
All right, fuck
That's a bruiser. Nah, that's a pounder, bro. Ain't no bruiser.
The fuck?
Glad I have headphones.
Herb, two technical boxers, bro. I need two technicians. Give me two technicians you like to watch them box.
I think he needs a technician to help raise his mic volume.
Yo, can you hear me?
We hear
No,
you
I
now.
can't.
Jules?
We hear you
No, I
now.
can't.
We can't hear
Can
you
you
from
hear me?
across the city.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No, I still can't.
Stop that, Jules.
Hello?
Fucking with him. We can
Look
hear
ahead,
you, Herb.
Herb. Two
can
technical boxers, bro.
Hello?
We can hear you, Herb. Go for it, man. We can hear you.
The
Hola.
fuck?
I can hear you, bro. Go.
I can't.
Dude, we wasted 5 minutes.
I
Hear
can
me,
hear
yo?
you, bro.
Yeah, we
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
No, I still can't.
Can you hear us?
Oh, fuck you, Jules. Cut that out, man.
Herb,
All
I
right.
can't hear you, bro.
All right, I'll
can't
go.
hear
I'll
me?
go.
Yes, we can hear you.
No, I still can't, bro.
My fucking me from Sing Sing, man.
Yo, undefeated. Go ahead. Two technical boxers.
Hey, yo,
bro.
like two technical boxers. I like Joshua Clottey and
The fuck?
can you hear me?
I can,
Yeah.
no.
Stop that.
Yes,
Can you hear me?
Yes, he can.
Yes,
He can hear you.
no, I
Yes, he
still
can.
can't.
Yes, he can. Yes, you can.
Still can't, bro.
Don't listen
I
to
can't hear a
Jules,
word you're
man. Don't
saying.
listen to Jules. Go ahead.
It was
Hello?
Joshua Claudio. It was Joshua Claudio.
Damn, man.
Yo, can you not hear me?
And Arturo Gotti.
No,
Oh,
my
how you gonna
favorite.
say Arturo Gotti, man? Come on.
I'm gonna go to
Damn.
undefeated. Undefeated.
Sir.
Technical boxers. 2 of them.
I'm gonna go with Loma, and I'm gonna go with Bud.
Loma and Bud. Okay. Seth. No, well, I went to Seth already. I went to Seth. Did I do Seth?
Yeah, Bivol and Shakur based off his last fight.
And Country said his was Usyk and Joseph Parker.
Damn.
AJ, 2 technical boxers that you like to watch them box. That they're technically.
Usyk and Shakur.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Last
Yeah.
one. Don Juan. 2 technical boxers that are technically.
I would go with Pitbull Cruz and Tank. No, I'm just kidding.
Ridiculous.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you gotta get
I was about to say, like, what the fuck are you
I'm
smoking?
just kidding. No, I would say Bivol and Usyk.
Okay. Let me go to Uidas. Technical boxers, bro. Cerebral pure boxers. Name 2 technical boxers that you like technically.
That's what I thought.
That's a good point.
I disagree.
That's
Good
very
point.
Hey, yo, Jules.
Herb, good.
Yo, yeah, my phone fucked up, man. My little nephew keep calling
That's
me from
Herb's
jail.
answer right there.
Yo, you can hear me now?
I can hear you, bro. Come on.
Okay, I like that. I said my 2 technical fighters have to be Joshua Claudio and James Toney.
Yeah, he was technical. That's a good shout.
Yeah.
James is technical.
Yeah,
James technical.
I really like Claudio though, man. Claudio was my boy.
Okay, because pure boxers got a bad rap these days, man. It's hard to be a technician technically in boxing today. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Got to express our appreciation. Now we got a couple of new faces on here. Seth, what's your take on Saturday's fight, bro? Who you got winning that shit?
I'd say Canelo by knockout.
By knockout? Okay. Let me go to motherfucking Don Juan. Canelo Crawford. What the fuck?
That's a good point.
I agree.
That is a good
I
point.
agree.
I don't know. I'm getting Chavez versus Medrick Taylor vibes, but I think
Wow.
Canelo wins by knockout in like the 9th, or Crawford doesn't ask for the bell at the 10th.
Is that a hot take, y'all? Chavez versus Meldrick Taylor, Bobs? Is it going to be that violent? That was a violent fight. It was a violent fight.
I don't think it'll be that violent because I don't think Crawford has enough firepower.
Yeah, they're
In
not
order
going to
to-
match that pace for that long.
That's why I'm saying it'll end earlier.
That's a hot take. Like, I think
Not
there
really.
is some. No. It's a hot take to say that he's gonna beat the. Did you see that fight? He beat the fuck out of Meldrick Taylor, bro.
Yeah, to
fuck
the
the
point where he
piss-
can't speak correctly after that.
He was never the same after that. That's saying that he believes that Crawford is really gonna get the fuck and the shit beat out of him on Saturday. I think that's a hot take.
Which one comes out first?
The shit and the P with it at the same time. The shit and the P.
Oh, my
Okay, just making sure we're on the same page.
All right, you Wheaties, is your mic working, bro? Wheaties? Wheaties. All right,
That's a
Wheaties'
good
mic
point.
is Wheaties' mic is not working, bro. See, I see Canelo stopping him, but I don't see a beating. You understand what I mean? I see him getting in with a hot one, is what I see. He gonna get in with a hot one, but I
A
don't see
steamy
a
one?
beating though. Yeah, a sexy one. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get in with a hot one, but I don't see a beating though. A shellacking. I don't see that. I think it's gonna be very technical, very chess match. There's gonna be some interesting moments. I think all the interesting shit is gonna happen in the middle of the fight. I don't think much is gonna happen in the beginning. All the interesting shit, eye-catching shit, is gonna be in the middle of the fight. And as Crawford's growing comfortable and he's having some success and settling in. That's why he's going to get caught. Does no one on the panel have Crawford winning the fight?
Oh man,
Nobody has Crawford winning the fight.
I just can't see it. You know.
Jay, if you see him winning the fight, how do you see him winning the fight?
Well, I mean, it only happens in my fantasy world, so it doesn't really count. So
no, but just what do you see? How do you envision him doing it? If you see him somehow winning this thing, how does he win this thing?
Okay, well, he's gonna have to really use his feet, and he's gonna have to keep it mid to long range. Do not risk exchanging with Canelo or getting close, because I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure if he could take Canelo's power, how he respond to it. I'm sure he can take a few shots, but but if he keeps taking punches round by round, he's gonna get broken down and eventually taken out. So,
but the one thing, Jay, is that Crawford's gonna have, in that scenario that you're painting, Crawford's gonna have to throw a lot of punches. Because I mean, you look at the punch stats that Dimitri Bivol had to throw. He had to throw a lot of punches in order to keep Canelo out, and that's because Canelo's a smaller fighter, but he's also very slippery.
And I'm glad you brought that
you
up.
Look at the combo that
yeah.
Bivol threw at him in round 5. Only out of those 9-10 punches, only 2 of them landed clean.
Yep. He slipped a lot of those punches.
Yep.
So that's why I say, and Crawford's gonna have to throw a lot more punches than he's used to throwing at a weight that he's never fought at against the best guy who'll ever fight.
I'm glad you pointed that out, because I was just about to say that, because with the risk of doing that, what I suggested, it's going to lead to that. He's going to tire himself out a lot more, and
but he's also shorter. He's shorter, and he'll be closer.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah,
he doesn't have the size Bivol has or the feet. I don't think Crawford will have the legs. What is it to keep, or the energy to keep that sustained attack, and the legs go first.
I saw the girl that looks like Anne Hathaway on Twitter. You know, she was using Bivol as a parallel for Crawford, and I'm like, Crawford don't have a pendulum step. Crawford don't do that. That shit that he don't.
Yeah, that in and out stuff that Bivol be doing.
That Bivol bounce in and out while he throwing punches. Crawford don't do that. And Crawford's not a light heavyweight. People keep trying to act like it doesn't matter that, Bivol is a light heavyweight. He's a bigger guy. He's a lot bigger than Canelo. Canelo's already in there with guys that are bigger than him all the time. But this guy's a light heavyweight. That matters. Crawford is not a light heavyweight, so it's not a good parallel. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. Boxing is so dry. Jules is talking about pure boxers, LOL. That be like talking about tax breaks. What chick you want to fight? It's been dry, man. It's been dry out here. Shout out to JX. Do you think Bud's lead hand uppercuts will work? I'm gonna say
Canelo does tend to lean in when he's walking forward, so he may, but it may not. Danny Jacobs caught him with a few uppercuts in their fight if you go back and watch it, but none of them hurt Canelo. None of them caught his attention. So I mean,
I'm gonna say if he's leading with an uppercut, that's a ballsy thing to lead with in a fight like this. That's
especially out of the southpaw stance.
You gonna start off okay? You can, but I think that'll just get your ass knocked out. The best thing the best punches that Bud need to throw in this fight is the straight ones. Don't even try to hook with Canelo. Any bent arm punch, hook, uppercut, forget that. You're too close to him. You need to just throw straight punches from the outside. If you're gonna take anything away from the Bivol fight,
I'm thinking.
Look at the punches Bivol threw. A lot of them shits was straight. A lot of them shits bouncing back and forth, straight punches. If you try to bend that arm, you too close to Canelo. You way too close.
If Bud is gonna win this fight, it's gonna be on a via points decision. That's the only way he's gonna win it. I don't see him winning any other way if he wins.
If he wins, shit. The other thing is, there's a lot of talk about how should we react to it. I saw a PBC stand. He was already trying to downplay a Terrence Crawford when Canelo's past his prime. He waited till he had 2 bad knees, yada, yada, yada. Which brings us back to a question I asked a couple of weeks ago. How much credit are you going to give Crawford if he wins? How much credit?
Oh, a lot.
He gets credit.
He gets a lot of credit. Yeah, he gets credit.
Gets a lot of
course
credit.
He get credit.
Yeah.
Oh, if he wins, he gets his flowers. That's for sure.
Yeah.
What do you give Canelo if he wins?
I'll give him credit.
I give him credit. I give him credit because that's the top pound for pound fighter you beat.
Yeah, he beat another one of the best fighters in the and so he gets credit for it, man. I mean, I know he said he wouldn't, but I'll give him his credit.
Country, if Canelo doesn't knock him out, but he wins, what would your reaction be?
I wouldn't trip off of it. I mean, you're not going to knock everybody out.
Virtuoso, same question. That's true.
Agreed.
Very true.
They did. I was there.
Clavo Desmond really
What's
good.
the question again?
If Canelo wins, but he doesn't knock out Terrence, what's your reaction?
Well, it goes to show that Terrence doesn't belong, super middleweight. That's all it tells me. I mean, the way I see it going, I think it might be a draw. The reason why that is because I don't like the fucking judges selection, and two, I don't get it. What is it with Turkey going up to fighters to get the job done or something? You're behind on points. Whenever that happens, something shady happens with the scorecard. So I think they might be, mutually agreed upon or some shit like that. It's gonna be some bullshit.
You think it's fixed? Do you think it's fixed?
If it's a draw,
what does the Puerto Rican Bronx dweller in you say? Like, what does your Puerto Rican child on the inside say, Virtuoso? This fight is rigged?
Yeah, I think it is, man. I don't like the judges' selection.
Wow.
Again, Tim Cheatham and Steve Weisfeld, they've had some fucking screwed up scorecards in before.
Oh shit.
You think they're getting ready to rob Canelo? Like, sounds like that's what you're saying.
Yeah, because why is Turkey saying get the job done to Crawford? You know what I mean? Just wish him good luck and that's it. Shut up. I don't want to. It's because people are suspicious about that. It already happened to Carlos Adames, but it is what it is, man. I'm not going to say anymore.
It's Virtuoso. It sounded to me like you don't like this fight.
I never liked this fight. Not even from the beginning. It was before it was even rumored last year. This is some bullshit. I wish. Listen, I wish the Charlo fight and the fucking Bud fight went down, and finally Canelo would fight Benavidez, man. But I think look, this is not as big as a freak show fight as fucking Jake Paul and Tank or Mike against Floyd. But this shit is come on, man. We got to get better. I'm just saying, I just think, I'm just cynical about this.
Virtuoso has a lot on his mind, guys. A lot on his mind tonight. JX said, all the prep I've seen Bud do is on the inside, short punches. Well, if you try to outgun Canelo, okay. I guess we in for an interesting fight. Pork Chop said, rob Canelo. The fuck we talking about? That's Virtuoso, man. He think Turkey and Bud is getting ready to rob Canelo.
I do hear what Virtuoso said. I mean, it's it is very odd that Turkey is telling Crawford to get the job done. It's that proves your bias in this fight, obviously, and it's not really a good look. It makes you wonder.
He's proved it since the beginning, dude.
Look, I get that, guys. I do. But the reason it doesn't bother me is because it's not like promoters don't have their favorites. When Daniel Dubois was fighting Joe Joyce, who do you think Frank Warren was rooting for?
Daniel.
Right? Promoters have their favorites. When Chantel Cameron was fighting Katie Taylor, who do you think Eddie was rooting for?
Eddie.
Promoters have their favorites. So when I see that Turkey, who put this fight together, has his favorite, it's just more of the same. It is. It's more of the same. And that doesn't, I guess it doesn't bother me because it's well, yeah, the promoter in general, people have their favorites. So why wouldn't the guy who's paying to put the fight together have his favorites? I don't think there's anything wrong with that, is my perspective. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Guy's spending millions and millions of dollars to put these guys in the ring because he wants to see the fight. I don't think that necessarily means they rob Canelo. I don't know. I don't know. It's not the
That's
craziest.
a fair point. That's a fair point. It is.
But if Canelo's smart enough, he should be able to take the it out of the judge's hands.
I mean, I feel that there's I from the moment this fight became a talking point, I felt that there's pressure on Canelo to not just win. You need to stop him, though. Not because of the Turkey shit or the funny shit, even though that's a very good point. but just in general, like, yeah, you got to show this little dude. You don't understand. He's trying to play you by fighting you, bro. He's trying to play you. Like, yeah, he ain't all that. He just big. He's trying to play you. So you got to show him who you are. Like you showed Amir Khan, you got to show him. And granted that he's better than an Amir Khan, of course he is. But still, you've been at this weight for 5 years, homie. You know, you acclimated. You should be able to take this guy out. You know?
Yeah, I mean the thing is like this fight will show like whether Crawford knows how to throw his weight around at that weight class, which Canelo knows how to do, has been doing for 5 years. You know, he needs to show. Listen, it's a priority that he shows a good beard. Like he doesn't look stumbled or anything like that, because that could implicate him, you know, in getting, you know, being the wrong end of a 10-9 round. So. You know, look, at the end of the day, I think it's going to be competitive, but I think people are going to take their turns, you know, trying to get aggressive and shit like that. You know what I mean? Canelo hasn't knocked anybody out, you know, for a while now. You know, Crawford, you know, it's like it's been a while since Errol Spence, and he really wasn't that much of a guy, you know, like it was in 2019. So, you know, I think it might be, you know, down the line, you know.
But Virtuoso, to the point that you're making, that you believe that the fight is rigged, you think Turkey would have went to these lengths and paid Canelo all this money, brought him on board for a fight that isn't a real fight?
Yeah, look, I think it's all about self-preservation. At the end of the day, like it's like they're not trying to go out of their way to like beat each other to death. I think at the end of the day, these guys are like trying to be well preserved for the next fight, for the next payday. That's how I look at fighters today. Canelo, I think. Listen, again, he has his injuries, and Crawford, you know, we don't know what exactly, you know, what's wrong with him. You know, that he has been, you know, inactive for all this time. You know, only one fight a year. Like, God, man, I don't know.
I take it. So I don't know, but I take it that you are not a fan of this fight. Do you guys agree with Virtuoso with his contentions?
Not really.
No.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Because I feel like, dude, we went like an alternative like timeline where we didn't get the fucking, you know, Bud versus Charlo, and we're not getting Benavidez versus Canelo. That's how I feel. But whatever, this fight, you know, will be okay. You know, it's gonna do numbers. I'm just not gonna like.
No, second question, Virtuoso, because you've got an interesting perspective. It's an interesting perspective. Would you have preferred the Charlo fight at 54 for Crawford over this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, dude, it was right there, man. I know Heyman, you know, is a fucking cock blocker for big fights, but it was right there. You had a revenge plot at 154. You know, he beat up his dog, and it's like now they're beefing right now, low key. But it just feels like bullshit, you know. And Canelo, it's about time that he get this, you know, this fight done with Benavidez. Turkey wants it. You know, if they got to fuck over Bud to do that, fine, go ahead. You know, make that fight already. You know, I'm ready to clock out.
Yeah, Virtue. Really? That's what I was alluding to. Like, it sounds like you're angry at the state of boxing and you're out of patience with Canelo. Is that accurate?
Yeah, yo, let me plug Will's recent video, Will Lynch, on the state of boxing. He makes some interesting perspectives, you know. So, you know, kudos to him. But yeah, man, you know. Yeah.
Shout out to Will Lynch, man. Y'all got to sub to his channel, man. Show some love.
I didn't even know Will made a channel. I'll go subscribe to it. Shout out to Pork Chop. Never forget, one judge had Floyd versus Canelo, a draw. Are you?
They did.
Is it that you kind of tired of putting up with boxing's bullshit, Virtuoso? That it's getting hard to be a boxing fan because of the bullshit.
Yeah, you know, it's just a short money, and it's like, you know, I get it. Really fucking irks to try to put together like legacy and money, like those things are not correlated and shit. You know what I mean? Because I thought that fight would have made a lot of money at 154. Again, also we say this over, you know, ad nauseum. You know, Canelo and Benavidez, you know, that does numbers successfully. But yeah, these are the best two guys, I think. You know, but it's like they're too far apart. And it just makes me a skeptic about whether a former, you know, undisputed welterweight champion could beat a super middleweight. again, it's all about how can you throw your weight around at that weight class. And I'm very skeptical about what Bud can do, man. He's a great fighter, but I'm just skeptical.
That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say this. I actually agree with Virtuoso in the sense that if I had to choose Bud's fight, I would have preferred an undisputed run at junior middle than this.
Absolutely.
That would have been a bit more interesting because you get Bud versus Charlo or you know Bud Fundora yada yada yada. Whereas this it really is it's drastic. I don't mind the fight. I like the fight because I'm intrigued by it. But you know, if he didn't get Charlo, it's because Charlo didn't want to do it. Remember what Charlo did after the Castaño fight? He cashed out with Canelo.
Yeah.
If he wanted to, he cashed out. So it's like, yeah, well, that's why we really didn't get that because Jermel didn't really want to do it. So we take what we can get as boxing fans is the moral of the story, whether we want to or not. We take what we can get, you know, because they don't always listen to us.
I got a hot take. Yeah, y'all might agree or disagree, but Bud versus Murtazaliev, I think that's just as good a fight with Canelo, if not better.
You know that I would like that fight more. It's just
You see,
I like this too. For me, one thing that is an impediment towards really enjoying this fight is so much of what Bud has to do is intangibles. It's literally shit we don't know, we haven't seen, right? Whereas with Murtazaliev, well, you've at least seen him in there with Madrimov, so you have an idea what he can do at 154. I wouldn't have minded that fight, you know, like I like this fight we're getting on Saturday. I am excited, but a part of me agrees that Charlo fight for undisputed at junior middle, that would have made a lot of fucking sense, man. It's too bad. It's too bad we didn't get that. It's too bad.
Yeah, it's Charlo's fault, for real.
Shout out to motherfucking Papa Foundry. Canelo and Crawford ain't gonna deliver on the hype. Inoue will save the weekend again. No, pero
I agree.
That's another hot take. That's another hot take. Yeah,
that's what happened the last time with the Times Square. That weekend, who saved it? Inoue and Cardenas, bro.
Yep, both of them.
You know what I'm saying? I really hope this fight is not a dud because for all the advertising and the platform, I just want it to be good. I don't actually care who wins. I just want it to be good so that, you know.
I mean, the real question is
about it. Like, I really don't have a dog in the race.
Do y'all think it'll be a dud? Like as a vote, like to take a count, who thinks it's going to be a dud?
Okay, so one thing about this fight that is a concern that does concern me. These are not unrelenting guys. Crawford is a moments guy and Canelo is a moment guy. These are not guys, it's not William Zepeda where it's non-stop action from start to finish. So because these are guys that pick their moments and they don't sacrifice much, like they're not stupid, they don't throw caution to the wind, there is that potentiality there for it to be a dud. I hope it's not, but that potentiality is there because, well, they don't throw caution to the wind. And sometimes when you get two really good fighters in the ring with each other, they cancel each other out because they won't sacrifice anything.
Like, keep this. Remember the press conference, and they asked him about, you know, I think that was when Turkey made those Tom and Jerry comments, right? And it's like, but are you gonna fight like that? And it's like, I'll fight the way I want to fight. That means I think he was pretty defensive there. That means if he gets hit hard, he's gonna go on the back foot for most of the fight.
I think it might be another Victor Postal fight.
Oh man.
Oh,
you say well, that's kind of a hot take to say he about to do Canelo like he did Victor Postal. That's kind of a hot
him
take.
being on the back foot and moving away.
I
honestly think that Crawford will run.
Wow.
I have that itching feeling. I have that feeling because I mean, you look at how Charlo knocked out, you know, besides the draw, Charlo knocked out all the champions at 154. He was a puncher there, and as soon as he moved up off of over a year of inactivity, once he felt Canelo's power and how he was slipping and getting closer, he started moving. So I don't want it to be another Charlo fight But unfortunately, I think it might be another
Dude,
Charlo
Crawford
fight.
is
Where
not going to
Crawford,
let
Question,
Charlo
question,
involved, man.
question. Do you think
I don't
it'll
know.
be
That's just the feeling I'm getting. That's just the feeling I'm getting. I want to
do
be
you think it'll
wrong.
be as bad as Jamel? Do you think it'll be as bad as Jamel? Like he'll do what Jamel did, or just it'll still
No.
be just kind of on the back foot to an extent?
But
Maybe.
you know something?
Maybe.
I think the ones that find themselves accepting this fight are the ones that didn't really want it. Because throughout my whole, I've been watching Crawford throughout his whole career. Never in my wildest dream have I ever said, I would like to see him fight Canelo.
I agree with that.
So out the blue.
I never really wanted to fight. So, I'm just, we all of us just find ourselves accepting it. We didn't really want it in the first place. We never saw
I do agree with that this was not something that I was pining for. I'm kind of agreeing with Virtuoso on. I thought Canelo was gonna fight Benavidez, and just because of all the backstory and all the fucking shit, I would have preferred that. To be honest, I would have preferred that. Just put it to bed already, bro. Just deal with the fucking guy. Put it to bed already. And for Crawford, like I said, I would have preferred a Charlo fight. It's just we can't blame nobody for that, but Charlo, he the one that didn't want to do it. He the one that cashed out right after ain't nothing we could have did about that,
He went on a 2-year hiatus, man, and supposedly he's coming back. Okay.
Hooney!
Yeah.
Was that Hooney? We just heard E.
Oh, well, let me see. I'll try it again. Everybody.
Hooney!
There it is. That was the whole thing.
We heard
Hooney. It was the whole thing, man. It was the whole thing. Look, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. You guys cool out, okay?
Crawford.
Right.
Okay.
I'm smoking one right now.
Yeah, Crawford has too much dog in him, bro. He ain't gonna run. I see him going out on his shield before he starts running. He definitely ain't gonna do what Charlo did.
I think the same thing. If he ran, that would shock me. To be honest, if he was on his bike, that would shock me. It really would.
No, he's got too much dog in him to be doing
that. If Bud run, Bud mother gonna curse him out like Drago wife cursed him out when he lost to Rocky.
No, but what is it? Yeah, I think because either he goes out on his shield, which I'll give him credit if he stands there and fights instead of running, but at a certain point, I don't know, man. I've just been disappointed with some of how Canelo's past opponents are with William Skull, like, oh, we're gonna eat Canelo, then he does that, then Crawford saying, oh, we're gonna stomp a mud hole in his head, we're gonna beat him up, and I'm like, are you just saying that just to say it? I'll believe it when I see it. That's how I am.
I never want to see William Skull fight again. Like, geez, after that,
saying it's a sell, yeah, sure, but I don't know. I just I don't have faith. I need to believe it to see it.
I hear you. That's a good thing to have, man. We all need to have faith.
True.
Oh my God.
Y'all got the Lester Martinez and Billy fight.
A lot of us are going with Lester.
I'm picking Lester.
You think Lester will molest him?
Probably.
Yeah, I wonder who's going to set the tone though. How is it going to look from beginning until about the 5th round? Because you know how Billy's going to come.
Mm-hmm.
Pause.
Yeah, pause sometimes.
No, but the undercard. How do y'all guys like the undercard?
Yeah, a lot of people.
We got Steven Nelson. We got Bohachuk. We got the Mbili. Those are 3 good fights.
Jermaine Franklin is also fighting Ivan Ditchko. That should be a good heavyweight scrap. So.
Shoot! Yeah, I forgot about that. Jermaine Franklin.
Yeah, we got Vargas Jr.
Not bad. Card's okay. It's pretty good. It's not bad.
A lot of people are complaining, like, God damn, what y'all want?
Yeah. Seriously, what do you expect? I mean, come on now, man. Like, seriously.
We got a banger. We got a banger coming up next month. We trying to suck all the fighters dry before they even get the, fighters are busy. They booked. They got fights next month and so on. Like,
does anyone know where Inoue?
They're mad that their favorite promotional company is a dead end.
Just because it's Netflix, they wanted to be star-studded because it's Netflix.
Do y'all know where Inoue and Akhmadaliev is going to be streaming on?
Oh, that's a good question.
Over here stateside?
I'm assuming
Stream West.
No, it's Stream North, bro.
Stream
Stream West.
Okay. Stream South. No, it's Stream Northeast.
I'm
Exactly.
assuming
Yes.
ESPN. I'm assuming ESPN Plus. I mean ESPN Plus. I mean anything else, or if not Stream East.
I
But
don't
I
know,
mean,
I
man.
don't know.
I
It could
haven't
be
seen it listed on
Deporto. It
ESPN.
could be ESPN Deporto.
Damn.
yo,
Yeah,
Rigman,
I'm not sure.
Stream East is down, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Someone in the chat
even
put that.
even crack streams is down.
Okay, yeah, I
Even
never heard of Mirror Links. That's what it is. There's a, like they have a domain like .ph .so. They have a decipher that where you can pretty much like multiply that shit.
no.
Don't worry, another streaming site will be back up in no time.
Nah,
You know.
Stream East is still up, bro.
It still
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Sorry, that shut down.
they announced that it's still up.
They
Oh
came
shit.
back. Oh, what?
They came back from the dead.
Wow.
Yeah, just because they
Yeah,
caught
because
a
like
couple of Egyptians.
because
or
you
something.
know
I don't know.
how Dana White's been like real vocal about like being against piracy and shit, and like so the UFC were like talking shit and like how they were all celebrating, and when the actual owners of Stream East tweeted out like, no, we're still up and running. They're like, oh, that's a 10-7 for fucking Stream East.
Yeah, it ain't like you're gonna pay
Yeah,
your
man.
fight any more money.
Yeah, like Dana White likes to brag about that shit.
The UFC
But
can get a raise behind it.
No, but
yeah,
they're finally starting to realize the best way to combat piracy is to make your fucking platform available to the masses.
That's what they stop putting fights by the paywall. Like seriously,
Exactly. That's how
that's the
you
logical
combat
explanation. Like
piracy,
seriously.
you jackasses. So
Like gee, you don't do
yo, you
I
know
mean
what's funny though? Let me tell you something about Dana White. You know how he claims that he's catching people for online for like piracy, like ripping their pay-per-views online. He's not
yeah.
actually doing that. What he's doing, he's actually busting these bar owners that pay a cover charge to watch the fight. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He has no way how to stop these websites from popping up.
that's funny.
And besides, there's only a small window you can do that, and that's within a live event. Because guess what? There's no replay value. There's no residual value. After it airs, it's worth dick.
They find a friend of mine that owned a barbershop that showed pay-per-view fights in the shop. They gave him a fine for that shit.
What?
Wow.
They mad greasy.
Tell them to start using the VPN. That might help.
But like, well, I can understand like if you're charging for them, but what if I own this fucking barbershop?
Right?
I paid for this fucking card. I want to watch it in my barbershop. How the fuck are you gonna charge me?
Right?
But I mean, if you're charging your customers, yeah, that's another thing though.
I'm pretty sure there's some stupid law out there for that they made up.
To the public, it's just like when that Times Square fight at Times Square, I was gonna go down there because I live nearby it, and I'm thinking they're gonna have it like up on the jumbotron or whatever. You can see it. Oh no, they're not. That'll be defeating the whole purpose of it being a pay-per-view event. Oh my God!
That's a shame.
What is it? If this fight with Canelo Crawford, let's just say that it's an entertaining fight. Well, do you think Netflix would be interested in trying to stage Canelo versus Benavidez if Canelo and Benavidez get past their next fight?
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
Depends on who presented to them.
No, I mean the thing is that with Netflix, it's all about performance, which is why Jake Paul is back on their platform. So
With
long
Tank.
as the event, exactly, but still, that shows that Netflix only wants to do the biggest of the big shows. Well, I mean, if you did Canelo versus Benavidez on Netflix, it would be even way bigger than it would be on pay-per-view. Way bigger. So as long as this performs well, and I think it's going to, like, bro, it's a Canelo fight. Normally people have to pay $80 to see that guy. And with Crawford, he's basically been on pay-per-view for what, the last 3-4 years, right? We haven't seen him as part of a regular schedule, maybe longer than that, because I think
Since 2020.
Yeah, so
the Brook fight a pay-per-view?
I think it was.
No, that was free. That was free. I didn't pay for
That was free. But the
because the Porter fight was
pay-per-view.
pay-per-view. The Avenesian, Spence, and Madrimal fights were all pay-per-view.
Those are all pay-per-views. Yeah, correct. Yeah,
So the fact that you're getting to watch two guys that you normally have to pay upwards of $80 to see, I think it's going to bring in really robust numbers, and that will continue Netflix's endeavor into the world of boxing. I just wish they would make a commitment to a promoter, because the reason the schedule is so dry, we're not really getting regular boxing matches like we did yesterday. That was a regular boxing match, regular schedule, nothing overly expensive, not the biggest names, but still we got boxing, and that's what we need more of. We need to fill the holes, because August was horrible, and September outside of this week, it's not much better, but there is more going on this month certainly than there was last month. There's a couple of smaller fights towards the end that I'm kind of looking forward to, but we need more regular fights.
Do y'all guys think Netflix fixed their servers?
Yeah, I think they did by now. I think they got the money that they would have tackled that. Go ahead, Virtuoso.
Wait just a minute. Didn't you say in one of your videos that the Georgia Commission was still looking at that fight? Like, hold on a minute. Mm-hmm. These two are
didn't know they denied it, right?
Far apart.
Yeah.
No, they didn't deny it yet. They're going to have a hearing the day before the press conference, because the press conference is on the 17th, and the hearing to talk about it is on the 18th. And I'm just thinking that, look, worst comes to worst, Georgia doesn't let them do it. They'll just go to Florida or Texas, bro. They'll just go. They're more. Those commissions are a lot more freewheeling. So
I think they'll land in Texas.
Remember what happened with Jacobs and Chavez? That Chavez had tested positive for something. I think it was weed, and they had to move the fight at some shit, and they had to move the fight, and they did move it. They moved it at the last minute, and it'll be some shit. There's too much money in this thing for them not to do it. There's way too much money. They're gonna do it.
What do you think the viewership for Canelo Crawford's gonna be?
No idea. I just think it's gonna be big. No idea. 64 million, maybe more.
How many people tuned in for the Paul Tyson?
Around that number, around 60, over 60 million. Yeah, it was around that number, and that's.
Do you think it'll do less or more?
Like, if you're a new member, if you're gonna sign up, the first week is free. Like, you get a 7-day free trial, and then she's gonna run through the 13th.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna do well. Like I said, if on average, between 400,000 and 600,000 people buy a Canelo fight, even though it's $80, right? Just imagine how many more are going to watch it just because they have Netflix. Everybody has Netflix, bro. If you don't have Netflix, you need to get your life together. You don't even need to worry about this fight, bro. Netflix, like, everybody had the TV comes with Netflix. It's not an expensive subscription either.
Facts.
So everybody, I'm fairly confident this fight is going to do numbers. The question that I see people asking is it going to do more than Jake Paul and Gervonta? That's what I see people asking. I think it will, but we'll see. Because Jake doesn't have that
what I say to that? It's like, okay, even if that's the case, what is that going to lead to? The Tank versus Paul fight? Nothing. Are they going to do another one like that?
Probably. I mean, if you're Jake Paul, you do the Gervonta exhibition, inconsequential exhibition that doesn't. The only good thing that could come out of that exhibition is if Jake Paul makes a concerted effort to humiliate Gervonta, and I don't know here and now that he's going to do that, because if he does humiliate him, then that would be big for boxing, or big in boxing if Jake Paul humiliates him. But I don't know, not necessarily a rematch, but adding the Jake Paul celebrity, making him more of a villain. Keeping him sought after, because I've been saying that Jake has a couple of duds in between these bigger ones. He's got a couple of duds that they didn't do anything, that nobody cared when he fought,
and I'm of the opinion that some of it is like, well, to me it's scripted. That's just what I think. I do think yeah, some of it, yeah. I mean, there's two things can be true at the same time. Your opponent selection is can be, like Leo said, it's made to make them look good, but also these guys are not trying their best. So I'm looking like, it looks kind of, shady there, but yeah.
What do you expect from Jake, Virtuoso? You're a very suspicious person. I've known you for many years. Very suspicious of everything. What do you expect from Gervonta? What do you expect?
I think Gervonta is going to try his best to really get inside of Jake, but Jake, isn't good on the inside, and they're just gonna wrestle a lot. Um, the thing is though, like, it is crazy. Like, how the fuck is this guy gonna look like at 195? Is that what I'm hearing? That the
No,
catch weight is at?
he's no. Jake made a part of what I read is that Jake has to come in, lower than 200, 195. But Javante's not. Come in
Yo,
at
hold on, Jules? Can we believe we're actually breaking down this fight right now?
No, I mean, it's not even breaking it down. It's just this
Guys,
is
it's
what the
not a real
story
fight. It's not a
is.
real fight.
This
It's not
is
a real
what
fight.
Hey,
Javante.
that's what I'm
Javante
saying.
at
Like,
the
yo, it's gonna be some bullshit, bro.
my dude. The shit is that let's just say that this is a troll because Jake's efforts are open to interpretation. It could be that Jake wants to humiliate Gervonta Davis, and I think that would provide the most entertainment value to people watching it if he tried to do that, because that gives them something to talk about on Sunday morning if he actually humiliates Gervonta Davis. Now, you have to imagine that Gervonta is going to come in somewhere at 160. He's too little to come in at 190, whatever. He's going to come in at 160. And I'm thinking, yo, is he going to have titties? 160? 160? Is he going to have titties? Remember now at
I knew that was coming.
135? Remember now at 135? He had titties. He had fucking titties. Okay?
He's gonna be lactating on the way to the ring.
Titties, ass, titties, ass.
He's gonna have gyno. He's gonna have fucking gyno.
Titties
So,
with tat.
so it all depends on what your purview of this engagement is, because another scenario that I entertain, which I think is the worst case scenario, Gervonta and Jake made an agreement behind the scenes to not make each other look too bad. They're not really gonna go after each other. They're not going to really go at each other in the press conferences. And this is just a heist. That's the worst case scenario. And what'll give it away, and I've been saying this, you weren't here, what'll give it away if it's like that is if Jake doesn't really go at him in the build-up, in the press conferences, because there's so much ammunition there. You're a domestic abuser. You're really fucking short. You're kind of gay.
He's stupid.
You duck Shakur Stevenson. You duck Lamont Roach. You talk like you're punch drunk when you haven't even fucking fought anybody. There's so much ammunition to humiliate Gervonta Davis that I'm of the opinion, if I don't see you humiliating him in the buildup, it's because y'all made an agreement not to really go at each other. And that's the worst case scenario. The best case scenario is you do try to embarrass him. You do try to humiliate him, because at least that provides some entertainment. What was Gervonta gonna say? He's not fast with his words. That dude could barely talk. So if you talk about him ducking Lamont Roach, what he gonna say? Oh, what, he gonna jump up? He's gonna get mad. He's gonna get in his face. Somebody gonna have to get him a bar stool. So I want to see,
and give him a bottle and a bonnet.
I want to see Jake. The only thing I'm hoping for that engagement is I do want to see Jake get under his skin. I do want to see Jake hit a nerve like, nah, you duck Lamont Roach. That's why you here. And if you don't do that, then we'll know for sure this is fixed. There's way too many ways to troll Gervonta Davis for you to not bring up some of this stuff.
Right. And Jake know how to talk some shit, too. You know how to talk shit.
Yeah, he knows how to get under people's skin, which is why he's been able to make so much money. So if I see that you're going easy on Gervonta, y'all made a deal or something, man. Y'all made a deal.
What do you think the metrics for
That's what it's
Jake
gonna look
and Tank will be? Because I think it'll be around 20.
I mean, I'll say that what he did with Tyson, I'm always going to look at anything involving Mike Tyson as anomalous, because Mike Tyson is literally one of the most recognizable people on the planet. Not just the boxing fans, to the everybody knows Mike.
Not only well known, but also beloved too, because Tank is not as well known. Hell no, he's not as well known, but he's not as well loved amongst the people where he's endeared himself. He hasn't done that.
When Mike did the pay-per-view with Roy, for example, and this is a great gauge for Mike's celebrity. We're talking about COVID, bro. Remember, when Mike did the exhibition with Roy, we were still coming. We're sort of still in that COVID shutdown, and they did $1 million.
Yep,
they did $1 million.
I paid for it
for a fucking exhibition with two old fucking men. A million pay-per-views. Mike is the only like, and that's why I have my questions about Jake. Mike is I believe, this is me, the only reason that thing did what it did was because it was attached to Mike. Because Jake without Mike, the Anderson Silva fight didn't sell nothing. The Tyrone Woodley fights, that didn't sell nothing. Both of them shits didn't sell nothing. Who else he fought? He fought a boxer, like a legit boxer. He was like a journeyman. That didn't sell nothing. That in between, Jake's got about 3 big ones. The Ben Askren, the Tommy Fury, and the Mike Tyson fight. But all that shit in between, duds. Dud City. Just didn't sell nothing. The Chavez shit that he just did, that didn't sell nothing. So I'm like, are you gonna do 63, 60, 70 million with Javante? I'm not sure about that because Javante is not Mike Tyson. Yeah, he don't sell nothing. That dude don't sell nothing. Maybe they do 40, I don't know, 30, 40 mil, which is not bad, but to say they're gonna do what he did with Mike, none of y'all is Mike.
Yeah. That's the benchmark right there, Mike Tyson, man.
I would say the one that comes close or maybe surpasses it would have been his fight with Canelo or KSI.
Canelo, I think. KSI definitely, because they're huge. Those two kids, they're huge. I'm surprised he hasn't done that yet. Like, what the fuck are they waiting for?
Doesn't KSI have that Misfits thing, and it's with DAZN?
Yeah, but I mean, does that stop him from getting Netflix money? Like, is it an exclusive deal where he can't fight on Netflix, or is it? I don't
know the ins and outs of that. Could be a bit of both. Two things could be true at the same time.
I heard some shit where he said that he was stepping away from boxing matches, even though he's still promoting Misfits, the KSI kid. I heard that a couple of months ago. After who was the last guy he fought? Because I don't really watch him, KSI. The kid's got a huge forehead. I don't know.
Was it Tommy Fury?
Was that the last one?
I think so. I think that's the last time he fought.
He's got that fucking xenomorph forehead, bro. Like, his shit is...
No, he looks like a predator. No, predator, bro.
He's got a xenomorph forehead, bro. Like, his shit slopes. Like, I was today years old when I noticed how much Jamiroquai looks like Keith. Well, how much Keith Thurman looks like Jamiroquai. Like, he really
looks
so
like
him, bro. He looks. Go look at my page. I posted the Jamiroquai shit. Digital
and what
Insanity.
I said in response to it about his hairline.
I'm telling you, man. He looks just like him, man. It's kind of scary.
I still think Keith is gonna pull out, y'all.
Like I said,
I don't trust it. I don't trust him. I'm sorry.
There's no reason to, dog. It's suicide. That fight is
he
suicide.
Look, he fell down in the press conference, man. I'm doubtful that fight's gonna happen, bro. He had a senior moment.
Dude, if Fundora hits him, the rest of his hairline will go.
So here's my question, Virtuoso. Let's say that Keith Thurman pulls out. Who steps in?
I told you.
Cancel. Whoever's on the fucking dude. Yo, who's on the co-main that's probably in the
no. Who's the co-main?
Shaki and Stefan.
Shaki.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I think they're gonna cancel that fight. If he pulls out, they're gonna cancel the main event.
He'll fight O'Shaki Foster, bro. Come on.
O'Shaki Foster versus 7-4. Dude, that's not a main event.
Jesus Ramos, $80. Fundora Ramos.
After that,
they throwing Terrell Boucher in there. I told you that the other day.
They'll throw Jamel in there.
Nah, Mel. I don't think Mel coming back to 54. I think he's just talking shit. Honestly, I think he's just talking shit. Like, he talks a lot of shit. I don't think he's gonna make no 54.
he learned how to use AI.
That'd be a fucking disaster, though, wouldn't it? If they just scrap the whole thing. Fuck it.
They throwing Terrell up in there. That's what Terrell is there for. That's his job.
I gotta look at that undercard. Any other junior middleweight on that undercard, that'll give it away. Like, this is the fight we gonna get.
That's why I asked who's the co-main. Because they did that to fucking Tim.
Okay, but unrealistically, if the fight goes through, how does the fight play out?
Oh, come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, jeez.
You're gonna see a chalk outline of Keith. On the floor.
Keith loses hairline.
Keep Thurman bouncing around on the balls of his feet, not knowing if he want to go in or fight it out. I can't even imagine how he would even look.
That's why I'm so skeptical about the fight happening, because I'm like, if you look at Keith when he's fighting his fight and he's actually winning, he's sort of on the outside, walking you into punches, moving around, and then countering you. But you can't do that with Fundora. He's too tall. If you try to stay on the outside, you a sitting duck, bro. That's target practice, bro. That's whack-a-mole. So it's very hard to imagine Keith is gonna do this, man. Very hard.
I told you, Goucher to the rescue.
Bobby Boucher gonna save us, bro. Yeah, Bobby Boucher, he's gonna save us, bro.
Right.
That's you got that H2O.
Lubricant should have been his tag partner.
Does anybody anticipate Lubin giving Ortiz problems, or is Virgil's just gonna steamroll him?
With a lot of lube,
I think Virgil will steamroll him.
Does no one anticipates Lubin giving him problems? No one.
I mean, he'll do his shit in the early rounds, but it's not gonna affect Virgil.
Lubin likes to start kind of slow sometimes. Virgil might say steamroll him, 4th round.
I mean, we'll see. Virgil. The thing about Virgil is he hasn't knocked out any junior middleweights. Hasn't knocked any out.
This might be the first one.
You're confident he stops him? You're confident?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Lubin did go the distance with Jesus Ramos. He should have lost, but he didn't get knocked out.
Yeah. But do you think it's because Jesus Ramos kind of took his foot off the gas a little bit?
No, Ramos was all over him in that fight, but he did. I was surprised Ramos didn't stop him. I was shocked. Like, shit, I had Ramos knock his ass out,
Didn't Lubin won that one on a stretcher or some shit like that?
Bro, he won that one by robbery. Is how he won that one. He shouldn't have won that fight. It was for a WBC. No, he walked out the ring. I remember he walked out the ring. He had like a WBC title. It was like for a WBC silver or some shit.
I thought 2 paramedics helped him out the ring.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm sick and fucking tired of, like, you post like, oh, we got robbed. Then you got motherfuckers just responding to you that you don't even know. No, it wasn't a robbery. Okay, what the fuck you telling me for? Who gives a fuck? I mean, seriously.
Exactly. That was one of the clearer robberies of the last 3 years, bro. Like, yeah, he lost that fight. Yeah. Bro. Very obvious he lost that fight.
Now, I posted robbery on Twitter. Somebody come back. No, bro. Lubin won the fight. I'm like, man, fuck off, bro.
It'd be the same guy that says that Devin beat Loma.
A bunch of number motherfucker.
God.
It would be the same type of guys who say that Devin beat Loma.
Facts, literally.
Yeah. Yo, but what did y'all think about? Yo, what did y'all think about last night's fight? Sugar Nunez and Pitufo, man. I thought Pitufo, might have edged it. Like, it kind of looked like it.
How the hell did Diaz not get stopped? That's my question. It's like, bro, he went the distance. Like that's
the real
that's
question
insane.
is, where'd you get that pizza from?
Well, I bought 2 of them fucking those Caesars joints. Them, the $6 shit. I bought like 2 of them shits. Who in the house party? Who's in the house party?
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask that question.
Somebody in a house party or some shit. Let me see.
I don't hear any music.
That's Herb shit. No, that's not Herb shit.
That's Jay.
Is it me?
Let me see.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
I gotta hear it too.
I'm me. I'm muted as well.
It ain't me. I've been muted.
That's Virtuoso, man. He at the 30th precinct. He about to tell on somebody.
Nah, I was muted.
No, he's at the dealership.
He about to tell on somebody.
So you're calling Virtuoso a snitch.
By the way, Jules, can I ask you a question in the private chat? It's something I've been curious about for a while. I don't want to ask it live, just because I want to be respectful. Just give me a yes or no.
Yes, okay. AJ. Jules is Jay.
Fuck you, bro.
He's proved that.
I got a question too for you, Jules.
Go ahead.
Hey, yo, what's that guy? David Allen, the heavyweight guy.
Mm-hmm. The White Rhino.
He's gonna fight the guy with the twitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Makhmudov.
How does that fight go? How does that even look? I know I like David Allen though.
the shit is they both hit hard, right? Honestly, they both hit really hard. Dave Allen's looping right. If he lands, he can take Makhmudov out. We already seen Makhmudov don't got a good chin. He just looks scary. Like, yeah, you're not durable like that. You just big, but you're not durable
He's
like
a
that.
freaking punch out character. He bobbles his head right before he's gonna do something.
Yeah, he got that. He was obsessed with Mike Tyson. Got that twitch or something.
All right, Jules. I posted it. You can check it out.
But
yes,
but so how do you
they
see
were.
that fight going?
Okay, for sure. I suspected that, so
You know the blonde. I got Dave winning that fight.
Yeah,
I think he's inspired enough. What I think it's going to look like is Makhmudov is going to come on. He's going to come on. He's going to throw a lot of punches, and he's going to be busier. He's going to be the busier one. And what's going to happen? Like if you look at a Dave Allen fight, he'll let a lot of dumb shit happen before he let one go. It was like that in the Fisher fight, the last Fisher fight.
Yep.
Fisher was throwing a lot of shit, and then Dave started catching him with them hot ones. I think he's going to do that to Makhmudov.
Yeah, that was the best knockout I've seen all year. The best fight.
Oh yeah. He slept Johnny. He really slept Johnny.
You see how that shit went? He hit the floor. The bell rung and then the towel hit the floor like simultaneously. I was like, "Wow!"
He swept the leg, Johnny.
Like that before.
Hey, Johnny's coach was making sure to time it right so that his fighter and the towel hit the floor at the same time.
And the bell rang.
He's a good coach, man.
Yep.
He's a good coach.
He's got great timing.
Crazy.
Hey, Luis, he's complaining that you didn't read a super chat.
I got you right now, Luis. Luisito said, David is so trash. Jamal gave him problems. Which David we talking about?
David Benavidez.
Benavidez, who else?
David
Morrell.
Oh,
David Morrell buckled him.
David Benavidez so trash. Jamal would have gave him problems.
Well, he would have maybe. Jamal is a drug addict now, so I don't know about that.
He's already punch drunk.
That's what I'm saying. That dude is already a druggie, bro.
Y'all guys remember when Jamal called out David and then everyone jumped on it like, oh, Jamal and David are going to fight?
Yeah.
2020, and it never happened.
I remember that.
2020, and David was waiting for him, and it didn't happen. That would have been a decent fight for the PBC, but they never did it.
Nah, Jamal had a panic attack.
Jamal said he would knock his ass out. He said he'd knock him out.
And that subject, that fight died on the vine when everybody realized, Jamal was
talking out of his ass.
No, he a fiend now. Like, that dude is fiend out, bro. I don't know if it's liquor or drugs or both, but that dude is fiend out. Like, that dude is not regular no more, bro. He fiend out. He gonna be outside of 7-Eleven soon, shadow boxing. 6 in the morning.
Dude, meth is one hell of a drug.
Yo, you know something? That's what Mitch Blood Greens do over here in the neighborhood. With the gas station, shadow boxing.
Anybody got a cigarette? You can bust me down. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of those. He gonna be.
Let me get a You know how, let me get a bust down.
Hey, what about Parker versus Wardley?
All expression.
That's the that's how you know motherfuckers is old. Asking for a bust down. That's all.
I still can't believe. I still can't believe they put Jamal and Thomas with Cornflake on as a co-main. Like, bruh.
They got. That's
my God.
They got a lot of fucking nerve over there, bro. The fucking audacity.
No, Ring. I would say that if they build it as a pay-per-view, more so.
Bro, the shit is like look, you got some guys that they come to lose, right? But they at least still come to fight. For you to put Jamal in there with Cornflake, bro, if that ain't phoning it in, I don't know what it. Hey, everybody gonna beat that guy. Like, damn. Damn. Y'all just don't give a fuck no more.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's crackhead behavior.
Jamal gonna be outside. he gonna be outside the government building on 2/5, bro. Shadow boxing. You know what I'm saying? I pa headphones in his shit. You know what I'm saying? Working on his jab and bugging out like that. Dude
They're gonna tell him to stop loitering.
Like, you know what that used to be? I used to be that kid.
We told your black ass. We told your black ass.
Sir, can you please get off the property and take your WBC title with you?
You're scaring the children.
That's what I'm saying. Like you already see what direction is going for him. And the crazy thing with him is he is still an unbeaten fighter.
Oh, jeez.
He still got his own and all that. Like this, like how the fuck did you unravel before you even lost? That's crazy.
That's why you got to give Demetrius Andre credit. At least he had the dignity to sell his own. So,
for how much?
Bro. I said it on the Spaces with Rico. Next time we see Demetrius, he gonna be flipping houses in Rhode Island, bro. That dude is done with boxing, bro.
No, he's gonna be next to Jamal. Shadow boxing.
Word, isn't he flipping house with Eson or something?
Yeah, like no, Eson going hire him to do the drywall and shit in the buildings that he
and Jamal to do the flooring.
He gonna do the wiring and shit, yo. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Jamal's already wired, so I mean, that wouldn't be too out of place.
One of the things with Demetrius is, look, if he hasn't fought, and I think it's been 2 years now, right? It's been 2 years, right?
Since November 2023, so we're coming up on it.
Yeah, so close to 2 years. It's not because there's not places to go to have a fight. You could go to Pro Box.
Yep.
They'll have you. They'll keep you busy, is what it is. That look, you don't got a major promotional outfit behind you, but you don't want to just sit on the shelf. You want to fight. You could have been went over there, bro. Lamont Roach went over there. Angelo Leo went over there. Jarrett Hurd went over there. Motherfucking Lubin went over there. He had a fight on there. So,
Roach
went over there. You know what I'm saying? So, if you didn't fight at the end of the day, it's because you didn't want to. Simple. It's because you didn't want to.
Would have been there to fight for him. Because he wouldn't been able to make 160.
Nah, it ain't even about they'll find him some fucking guy standing outside the Pro Box offices. Hey,
it's gonna be Jamal shadow boxing.
Like, yo, was that Jamal Charlo?
They'll
go to the liquor store, man.
Shit, Pro Box people. People treat Pro Box like they going to McDonald's to get a job or some shit. I don't want to go here. That's
messed up.
Actually, they'll hit up Sugar Barroso and get one of his buddies.
Yo, the wild shit is that's exactly what motherfuckers used to say in like 1998. Like, man, I don't want to fucking work for McDonald's, man. Fuck that shit, man. I work for Burger King or something. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that, right?
Roy Rogers, man, shit.
Select them about where they want to work.
Motherfuckers knew, like, motherfuckers knew if you working at McDonald's, bro, not only are you not gonna make no fucking money, they gonna work you because McDonald's is always packed, bro. It's always packed in them shits, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Domo. Charlo and AB gonna be down there shooting dice. They gonna be working on a mixtape, bro. Working on a mixtape, bro. And Demetrius gonna be the DJ. He gonna be on the ones and twos and shit. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna remix Canelo telling them payday or whatever.
The name of the group. The name of the group is gonna be the Mandatories, yo. We the Mandatories. We the Mandatories. You know what I mean?
Oh shit. Yo.
It's mandatory out here, man.
Charlo never fought a mandatory, did he? He never fought a mandatory, did he?
No, I think who was did he not like? Was Centennial? Y'all remember Centennial in 2017, the Spanish dude, the tall one? Was he a mandatory?
I think that fight was for an interim title, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it might have been. You right?
Yeah,
it might. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's for an interim because Golovkin, I think, either Canelo or Golovkin, or one of them had that shit. Yeah. Damn, dog.
Yeah, because what is it after? The BC had put Canelo as franchise champion? Then they order Golovkin and Charlo to fight.
No, they never. That's the funny thing.
No,
They never
yeah,
ordered that.
never
They
did.
never
Or
ordered
they
that.
said that they were gonna order. Did no? I could have sworn they did. Either they
I'm
were planning on
telling.
doing it, or they did and it just never went anywhere.
Yeah, they said
I'm
they
Kind of
were.
like the
telling. No,
WBO's order with Navarrete and that Filipino dude.
I mean, I want to see Nunez, bro. Like Charlie, go do a crossword puzzle, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I want to see the Nunez fight, bro.
Go fight Conceição or something.
Yeah,
I think
yo,
Nunez wins. I think Nunez wins that. What y'all think?
You think he wins that fight?
I do. I do.
I think Navarrete and his.
Because I think honestly, I think time is catching up to Navarrete. He's not looking his best anymore. He's slipping a lot.
Well, Navarrete's love handles will cushion the blows.
That's true. That's true.
I just think he didn't get out. Like I don't want to make excuses for him, right? But when you can't imagine that a dude who's been a champion at 3 weights, he beat the fuck out of Dog Bay, he beat the fuck out of Valdez, that he gonna be excited about a Charlie Suarez. You know what I mean? Like,
so you think that was just a bad day?
I don't know. Navarrete is kind of like Teofimo. Like he's very inconsistent with some of his performances. Like sometimes, oh, dude, he looks unbeatable, and then the next where you're kind of like, dude, where the hell did that guy go? Where did the guy who freaking beat Valdez twice go? And you're freaking struggling. Should have lost against this last guy.
Yeah, like he honestly, yeah, he should have lost to Charlie Suarez. In fairness,
yep.
I just think he up for this. I do. I feel like because remember he ain't had a unification match yet. He never had to fight another champion like himself. This will be the first time he did that across 3 divisions, and it's for a matchroom bag. See, never forget the thing about Navarrete. Most people don't realize we're all used to seeing him on top ranked shows, but he doesn't have a top ranked contract.
Mm-hmm.
They use him, they pay, and they'll pay him, but he don't got like an official top ranked contract. He don't have that. So Eddie, he's a
making that
promotion
sound.
Who's bumping the stereo? Like
who's bumping the stereo?
To make a long story short, I think that this fight may offer him a career high purse. Because I don't imagine that Zanford's paying him all that much.
Where in Mexico do you think they'll stage it?
They'll pay him well. Eddie will pay him well. He will.
Yeah.
Where in Mexico do you think they'll stage it?
Wherever they got a stadium. If they want to go big, if they really want to go big, wherever they got a stadium in Mexico.
Does Mexico City have a stadium? Does someone look it up? Where's the biggest freaking?
Estadio Azteca.
They can do it there.
That's for Chavez and Hogan, and they had over 100,000 people there.
Greg Haugen, yeah, he broke a record.
Do you think it'll be that big?
I mean, not really. Not those two. Not really. Not those two. Could it be big? Yes, but not that big. That's 100,000 people, bro. That was in that shit for Chavez and Haugen. That was.
And Chavez is an icon in Mexico.
Shit, that was like 130,000 people that showed up for that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, ain't nobody just gonna be doing that just to be doing that. Like, nah, ain't nobody gonna break that record. And this fight not gonna break that record. But it could be big though because it's 2 Mexican nationals. I got good energy from the fight. Like, it could be a big fight though by itself. It could be a big fight. You know what I mean? And I think Navarrete will be up for this. I think he'll be awake and I think he'll be sharp. I'll be honest, that was a great fight yesterday, but Nunez looked really vulnerable yesterday.
Yeah.
He looked really vulnerable.
Yeah. Oh shit, I gotta watch it. I haven't seen it yet.
Just watch the highlights. The highlights do a pretty good job at showing the
Diaz was landing that right hand a whole lot. He was landing that right hand, bro. And you could see the difference in their power that Nunez had hit him with 5 or 6 whatever punches, and Diaz is still coming. Like, Diaz is cool. But whenever Diaz get in with a hot one, your whole body move, bro. Your whole body.
Well, at least you know something about Nunez. You know he got a chin now.
Yeah, he got a chin, but Navarrete do hit harder than Diaz. He hit harder than that guy. So, you know what I mean? He one of them ones like Matias that when he get going, it's hard to stop him.
That uppercut, yeah, that shit was. Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So Look, on that note, I'm old and I'm gonna go to sleep. Put my son on the bus in the morning. Y'all know that Wednesday the fight starts, right? The weekend.
Oh
the,
yeah,
fu-
yeah,
the,
yeah.
the Wednesday they gonna.
The
I
parade
thought
of
it was
fights.
Thursday after the press conference.
It's either Wednesday or Thursday, one of them fucking days, man. But I'm gonna
Certainly
be going
Thursday.
live. I'm gonna be going live for all them shits and Enoed on Sunday. So I see y'all on the next one.
All right.
Hey,
Peace.
Zip.
Peace, y'all.